What's up, guys? My name is Dfield, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pet Simulator 99 here on Roblox. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been grinding for the past weekend during the winter update, and as you guys can see, my Titanics and my rainbow pets are working hard, trying to gather as many presents as they can. You've clicked on this video in order to learn how to get the most amount of presents possible over the next 2 weeks, as the winter update is only going to be around until the new year. So over the past weekend, you guys can see we've already farmed up about 15 Titanic presents. In today's video, I'm going to be showing each and every single one of you guys how to farm the presents the fastest, including a couple of methods and a couple of different tips and tricks for all of the free-to-play players out there. So the present gathering is obviously going to favor some of those players who have access to more enchant slots and obviously who do have stronger pets as well. But I can guarantee my alt account is farming alongside with me right over here in the center, and they are still getting about 2 Titanic presents every single day. In the current market, 2 Titanic presents is anywhere between 1 to 2 million gems. So be honest with me, guys, that is not bad at all. For those of you guys who might not have an entire huge pet team just like I do, this is going to be a method where you guys can actually sell the presents during the event and then purchase your very own first huges in the trading plaza. So we'll go ahead and teach you guys the entire method today, but before we go ahead and do that, hit that freaking subscribe button. We've got a lot of PS99 content coming your way. In each one of these videos, you guys are going to be learning something new, something that you guys can apply to each of your grinding sessions as well. Anyways, guys, thank you for your continued support. Let's go ahead and begin the tutorial. While my Titanics are farming in the background, I am going to try to use a magnet flag, so no matter where I am on the map, they're still going to be collecting coins and all of the different items. The presents as well as different books and fruits are literally going to be piling into my character throughout all of today's videos, and I'll be teaching you guys how to do all of that. There is a combine presents machine right over here towards spawn, and you guys can see if we actually combine all of our presents using a couple of diamonds, we are going to be able to get a bunch more Titanic presents from this upgrade machine. You guys can also pick up a couple of extra rewards right here from the advent calendared Christmas tree in the center of spawn, so do not forget to actually do this as well. But the best method in order to actually farm up presents is obviously by breaking the breakables in the very last area. Guys, I'm gonna say this right now, this is the one event where I would actually recommend you guys to farm with your friends. So whether you guys are farming on a private server or whether you guys are farming on a public server, make sure there's at least 3, 4, or sometimes even 5 players in the same area. And you guys can see all of my alt accounts here are actually helping the breakables break a whole lot faster, and this is actually going to help us receive more presents per hour. So tip number 1, farm with your friends. You do not want to be alone in this last area. The breakables in these areas are getting a lot stronger, and even for a team like mine, it will still take a couple of seconds for them to break the chest as well as some of the breakable vaults. So I would strongly recommend that you guys farm during this event with all of your friends. It is the #1 thing you guys have to do. We're going to jump into our enchant books, and we're going to talk about a couple of enchants that I would 100% recommend you guys use for this event. You guys are going to want to use at least 2 to 3, sometimes 4 if you have all of your enchant slots unlocked, treasure hunter books, because the treasure hunter books increase your chance of drops from normal breakables. So as my pets are farming away, even these normal breakables right here, there is a small chance that they will also drop items, and not only items, the presents included as well. You guys will notice that the treasure hunter book and enchant is going to be a prominent theme all throughout today's video. I would highly recommend that you guys check out this enchant and this potion for this winter event, because it is going to net you a whole bunch more presents if you guys are using the potions and the books. Now, if you guys are free to play, I would strongly recommend that you guys maybe max out on 2 treasure hunter books and then fill out the last 2 slots with 1 chest mimic and 1 exotic pet. I, alongside a couple of the other leaderboard players, have tested out this chest mimic enchant, and guys, for this event, you guys will see that right here, I will get a couple of chests to spawn. They do do have a lot of HP, and it does take some time for your Titanics and for your team to actually break the chest. But if you look very closely, there is a small chance that items will be dropping from that chest, and the items do include the presents as well. When you guys are using the chest mimic enchant, this does ensure that you guys do have a chance to spawn more of those chests, and every single second, guys, there will be a chance those chests spawn for more and more presents. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up my enchant book slots a little bit right here just to kind of show you guys exactly what it would look like if you guys are playing as a free-to-play player. But I would most likely go somewhere along the lines of 2 treasure hunter books, 1 chest mimic book, and then 1 either criticals 5 or exotic pet. Now the top 4 section here is the free-to-play section for enchanted books, so this would be my ideal setup without the slots down low if you guys are not spending Robux for them. So at the end of the day, just make sure you guys are utilizing the treasure hunter books on top of the chest mimic and the exotic pets for the damage. Remember, guys, the exotic pets is an absolute requirement. You can replace it with the critical books, but because these breakables are such a high HP in the last area, it is recommended that you guys have at least 1 damage to help with, you know, breaking these a little bit faster. Now that was a little bit of a long explanation just for the books, but that is the most important part of this actual method. On top of that, guys, you guys are gonna obviously want to run your best potions, the most important 3 being the damage potion, the treasure hunter potion, and the diamonds potion. These are the 3 that I always have running. You guys will see them continually popped when I am grinding on the bottom left of your screen. And to complement all of those actual potions, we will be popping the fruits as well in order to actually increase our drops. The most important for this actual event being the pineapple. The pineapples increase your pet's drop chance for items by 1% for each stack. So that is definitely one of those items that you guys want to have on for this method. So as a quick recap, guys, number 1, farm with your friends in the last area. This is one of those events where I would strongly recommend not farming by yourself, because you guys are literally going to take so long to break these breakables. They are very freaking strong in the last area. Number 2, use these exact enchantments. Depending on your layout, you guys might be, you know, kind of switching things up a little bit, but use at least 2 to 4 treasure hunter books, 2 to 3 chest mimic books, and then check out the exotic pets book as well as the critical 5s. The criticals 5 book is also a good replacement for that if your pets need to do a little bit more damage. Make sure you guys are popping your potions, the damage, the treasure hunter, as well as the diamonds in order to make sure you guys are farming to your best capabilities right over here. And then last but not least, pop all of your fruits as well as the different toys and different boostables that you guys will be getting from opening up the presents. I hope you guys have learned something a little bit new by watching today's video, and we are going to be farming with this exact method for the next 11 days here on PS99. I think I'm going to be saving up all of these Titanic presents for a massive opening at the end of the event, so hit that subscribe button. Now, right before I end off the video, I need to give one last message to all of my free-to-play players out there. This event is specifically catered towards you guys. Now, as a YouTuber, I am going to be opening my Titanic Christmas presents, obviously, but if you guys are one of those players who are watching my videos and you guys do not have a team like mine, and maybe you are grinding for your first team of huges, what I would strongly recommend you guys do is sell all of your presents, all right? For the next 11 days, I would strongly recommend that you guys farm with your friends and collect as many presents as you can by breaking breakables, and then head on over to spawn and combine all of your presents into Titanic Presents. I'm going to assume that by the end of the event, even you guys with a free-to-play team can have at least 20 to 50 Titanic Christmas presents. That will equate out to maybe 30 to 40 different huge pets that you guys might be able to purchase in the future. Remember, if you're watching this video and you are free to play, once again, combine your presents in the present machine to make the Titanic presents and sell them for about 500,000 to 1 million gems each in the trading plaza. That is is my #1 tip to you. Do not open the presents if you guys are free to play. Sell it to some of the top players who might be participating in the clan battles for the top 3 spot. I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video right there. Hopefully you guys have learned something new. Remember guys, use your treasure hunter, use your chest mimic, the exotic pets, and the criticals book is an honorable mention as well. Do not forget about your treasure hunter enchants on your potions, and hopefully you guys have learned something new and farm up hundreds and hundreds of Titanic presents for this event. I wish you guys the best of luck. Let's get to grinding. We'll see you guys later. Peace.